Hey everyone, FPS Shazley here. Welcome back to Dangerous Waters Red Storm Rising campaign. Doing more Journey's End. Last time we sunk a kilo. That was very close aboard. And now we've discovered this Victor 3. Or, well, I think that's just what I have it set to, but some kind of Soviet nuke boat contact. Apparently out at the first CZ, so we're kind of heading off to an intercept for that. Wait for that guy to hang around. The course I have is kind of just presumptuous based on the situation and location. I'm assuming heading this way. Bust out to the Atlantic, so we're gonna head over there. Speed is also a guess, but the LOBs for this guy are very parallel, so if he is going that way, this is pretty much kind of the solution that's gonna work, more or less. So we got an estimate where he's gonna be at. It's gonna take him, yeah, about 3 hours. Possibly get over there. We're heading over there. Hopefully get there in about an hour and a half. We're heading over there at 10 knots. Try and get that done, then lie around and wait for him once we get there. Arkolionakos. Hope I said that right. Hello. Thank you. Hope you have some fun watching as well. Bob, hello. Alright, where we're at? We're 2/3 below the layer. Yeah, with the CZ bounce, you can't tell whether they're above or below the layer. You're always gonna see them. The layer doesn't matter for the CZ bounce. From Greece, I had an inkling. I had a thought you were from Greece. Welcome. Glad to have you. Alright, so this might be a little boring at first here. Pretty empty environment. Just gonna be transiting. Keep the sonar on auto crew. Don't miss anything. Jamaster, hello. Just finished your reaction to Curious Droid's vid on nuclear transportation. Ah, very good. Are you planning on expanding this line of vids? Yep, I am. This FPS Chasley channel takes precedence, though, with my free time. But, yeah, I'm due for another video over there. Trying to figure out what I want to do next. I was going to do a series on, like, nuclear transport, but then I was like, maybe it's a little too close to my job. I'm going to do reactors for my next educational videos. New chair hotness. Gonna be sore tomorrow. Oh. Is that a thing? Gotta break in the new chair. Oh, for a second I was like, what's that? That was me. It's a turn. It's all quiet on the Western Front out here. 90-minute ETA approximately. Get there in 10 minutes. Elapsed. Oh, you had to build the new chair. Ah, okay. That'll do it. This is all kind of assuming this guy never heard me. Or at least never heard me from a Dangerous Waters perspective. They don't seem to care unless they get a pause ID on you. Need some Allen wrenches? No. Yeah, Allen keys do suck. I actually have a set of Allen keys for socket wrenches because my Mazda 3 needs a giant Allen key for the oil pan for some reason. I already stripped that bolt once. I don't know why it's just not a normal bolt, but anyway, I have a set of those, but they're at my friend's house because I only use them when working on the car, so it wouldn't even help me here anyway. And he's got a driveway. I don't have it. I'm in an apartment and I can't work on my car here. So much better than Phillips. Oh, yeah. Not gonna question that.
Come left to course. 2, 4, 9. LwAmi.
Alright, we're not really like under this. We're under the layer. We're not really trying to necessarily hide from anything on the surface, so we're kind of just under here wherever. He'll likely be under here as well. That's you never know though. I don't know that I have any kind of good bases to assume he'll be above or below the layer for his transit, so I think we'll just stay where we're at. In that situation, I think below is the better course of action to take. You never know where there might be air assets or surface assets coming in. So we'll stay down here. 1 inch too high. Oh, is it like a fixed chair? It's not a height doesn't go up and down.
Come right to course 2, 9, 0. LwAmi. Steady on course 2, 9, 0.
Regular office chair. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a little while before we potentially hear this guy. I actually would like, well, the course is a guess, speed is a guess. If he was going faster, that would either mean heading more this way or that way. All hard to tell for certain. I mean, if we get over here and don't hear anything until we pick him up over there, we'll know that got something wrong. Nothing else has popped through the CZ yet. Any disadvantage to flooding and equalizing right now? I've never released a video on this officially, but actually running around with flooded and equalized tubes increases your sound emitted for some reason. Don't know why, but I was messing around with Ben one day and discovered that. It wasn't just the action of flooding and equalizing them, they stayed that way after it was all leveled out. Oh, sure. I think we were testing that day to try and see if we could hear door opening transients, and you can, but I think you had to be like super close to hear all that stuff. I don't know what the protocol is in real life. Maybe Bob can chime into that, but it's only just like a few seconds in game. Okay, Bob will not chime in on that then. But yeah, whatever the reason is in real life, in game, I'm fairly certain having the tubes flooded makes you make more noise. So ever since then, I've stopped doing that. But honestly, I don't think it really makes too much of a difference. It doesn't really affect your evasion procedures or anything. It just makes the weapon come out a little bit slower. But we're already talking about slow weapons to begin with, so the reaction time doesn't matter too much. Alright, well, once we get... Let's see, actually... I'm just going to assume that this intercept course that I chose was decent. So we're just going to try and head that way. That extends our transit time here. So that may not be completely necessary to intercept his course completely. Obviously, we can hear him from further away. So let's just continue what we were doing. And this is all, of course, assuming this was a first CZ bounce. Who knows if it was in a second CZ bounce? It's possible. But I'm also, yeah, that's another assumption. I'm assuming it's a first CZ bounce and not a second CZ bounce.
Con, sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from.
Designated
Oh shit.
Sierra 7.
I don't think it
I'll
makes
head
too
130,
much of a
over.
difference for this game. Just because things happen slowly and subs don't tend to dodge torpedoes through evasive action very often. Oh, I was waiting for it to update. It's not going to because we already have that track. Bearing 25. Okay. He was heading more of a southerly course then. But this kind of came in hot and heavy all of a sudden. I wish I could wind back the history here. I can't change this to long. That wouldn't make sense. As for this to just to pop in all of a sudden, this is either a layer thing or this is another CZ bounce and he was further off than I thought. But I wouldn't expect that. Well, that's hard to say. I was going to say I wouldn't expect that much lateral displacement if this was a second CZ bounce. Because we were somewhere around here when we first picked him up. Now he's off this way.
Con, sonar, I have
Oh, I got him there on the old conformal as well.
2, 7. Designated Sierra 8.
Were we seeing him on the... No, I don't think we were seeing him on the broadband before. When was that? When did we first pick this guy up? Hour and a half ago. No, I don't think we had him on the broadband at all. Okay, no, this is definitely not a CZ bounce. Just a guess. Not sure. Maybe. 25,000 yards at 10 knots. I seem to come out of nowhere, though, dude. But no, he's definitely close, because we got a crossing of the lines. Assuming 10 knots is a correct speed, that he couldn't be any closer than this. Or any further than this, sorry. I think I made that same misspeak in a previous stream. So this is the upper range of his, upper extent of his range, 17 miles. Maddie Conrad, hello. Ping and pray, the old double P. Alright, that's enough on that. Well, let's get a solution up on our guy here. Alright, we got 4 solid lines. Let's come this way. Or should we cut across? Yeah, let's go this way.
Come left to course. 1, 4, 1. Helm aye.
That's big and brat. I had the thought the other day. You know how this game models like this 5th frequency here as displacement related to the displacement of the boat? Oh, 3rd line. I don't know if this is feasible or not, but in theory, the faster the contact is going, the brighter this line should be in proportion to these other lines. Because this is related to flow noise, huh? Displacement. At least how it's set up in game. So in theory, if like we're hearing a track right now with low, almost no 3rd line, but 2 strong first lines, would that not signify close? Because you're not hearing much flow noise, but you're hearing a lot of plant and propulsion, or a lot of generator and propulsion noise. But if it was far and fast, you'd see all 3 more equally bright. I was thinking about that at some point today or yesterday or something. The signal strength at the moment actually seems rather constant. Alright, so I originally wanted to turn this way, which will give us more bearing rate, but since we were already on a lag situation, I decided to come across and turn to a lag lead. I decided to come across and turn to a lead. Might be more fruitful. Because this is odd that we're seeing first two lines very brightly, but no sign of a third. But given my postulation, I have no idea if the game models it that way, or if that's even how that would work. We're expecting something around 400, 420. No sign of nothing. Okay, well, this is going to be potentially very low bearing rate. We need to actually keep turning.
Come left
Let's
to
go
course,
due east.
0, 9, 4. LwAmi.
I'll catch you later, Bob. No third line at all. No sign of nothing. Nothing. Nothing, Nathan, nada. Very peculiar. Okay, seems to be warbling around as the toad moves around, or did we just lose him? Nope, there he is. Wow, it displays 10 degrees off in the turn. I'm assuming that's just toad turning displacement, and that's not real. It looks pretty stable. It's all the way at 3.7 now. I'm assuming that is the... Why would they not like color these dots like from which array it came from? I just thought of that. I'm assuming that's the conformal, and that's the toad blip bump. Bumpsy doozy there.
Study on course, 0, 9, 4.
Alrighty, here we go. Gonna have some bad toad data for a while here. Nothing on the spherical. Faint on the conformal. More or less same signal strength. It has not been going up, if anything, going down. It's not indicative of anything always necessarily, but... Well, this turn should clear some stuff up. Just gotta wait for the data to roll on in. We'll keep the tubes as is. Solutions. Oh, we lost solutions. Well, good thing I came back in here. Okay, we got our presets as before. And just lower it from the roof a little bit. Dealing with some kind of sickness, I think it's sinus issues, but got it under control at the moment. I decided to bring my pills in now that I knew I would have to take instead of having to step out. See you later, Ghost Dog. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you. I'll do my darndest. That seems to be it. If he's doing 10 knots, this is the solution. Okay, well before I think we actually may have been keeping more or less constant distance, which would explain the apparent signal strength anomalies I've been seeing. So now we're heading for each other, so now we should be seeing some closure in that and a brighter signal. But it's still weird that we're only seeing 2 lines here on the narrowband. Okay, I'm just making sure I actually had the TB29 out, not the TB16. Or is it TB23? Whichever. I think it's TB23 actually. At this point in time. Well, if he's hearing me that loudly, who knows how much he may or may not be hearing me.
3 knots, maneuvering high.
Just slow down a little bit here. But yeah, he just might be going a little fast, be a little far. Might be all it boils down to. I don't think it's a layer thing like him as to why I saw him like randomly all of a sudden. Because I would expect that point to be much closer. Because the closer things are to the layer, the shorter away the shadow zone is. So I don't think it's that. But it's just weird that he seemed to pop in out of nowhere all of a sudden. Maybe he was above the layer distant then came below. I don't know. That's a possibility. But it's not like it was like slowly creeping up over time. All of a sudden it was just like, boom. 2 bright lines. It could be a CZ bounce. Well, no. It can't be because of the bearing rates we've been seeing. I don't think it's possible. He'd have to be out here going horrendously fast, which I guess is technically possible. Going somewhat parallel, but the data don't really support that. Got a weird change in the solution up here brewing. Or just some weird data, not sure what. Okay, so when we turned the port, the toad bumped out to starboard. The data was saying. Is that what this is telling me? Or did it bump to, I don't know. Does it? I'm trying to remember if it bumps out the other way. It's not really something to pay attention to. Just pay attention to whether or not it's bumping. Could this be one of those fake contacts? Is that only an RA thing, or does it exist in the stock game? Because I think those fake contacts just have like some low frequencies to them. Okay, he must have changed course here. I don't think he's not close though. We're not seeing him on the sphere. We saw that Kilo on the sphere. It's very odd. Oh, it's gone. What? Damn. Okay, well, that may have been a CZ bounce. Really? The bearing rate did not seem to suggest a CZ bounce. Huh. Or did he just can his engines all of a sudden? That's also a possibility. No, he definitely like turned or something at some point. Trying to see if the data doesn't line up somewhere else. I don't remember CZ bounces fading in and out that quickly though. It may have been a CZ bounce. But we had him for so long inside the CZ, if supposed CZ bounce, 20 minutes. Like all of a sudden just like, snap, he's gone. Oh, that's the sphere, first of all. Oh, wait, he may still be here. No, he's still here. Okay. He's on the sphere. Ah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, no, he's here. 420. Victor 3. Could possibly be a Charlie 2, but this is the stock campaign, so that's not in here. So Victor 3 or Victor 3 improved. Wait, what does the Charlie look like in here? I don't think I've ever seen it. A blue sonar cap thing? Interesting. Okay, well the whole reason I turned here was to get some lead going on. Now we got lead lag again. So he maneuvered 20,000 yards, huh? I think he's far. He's got to be somewhat far, like at least like this far. Why does it say I'm not tracking him anymore? Yeah, okay, that's getting brighter. And then the way LwAmi is set up, you see him on the sphere on the broadband before narrow, I think. Which I think is a quirk of how that game was originally designed. And then how LwAmi tweaked it. It's interesting the differences in, like, I guess signal tolerance. The Toad has like a wide swath where you can see a signal. Like several degrees, like almost 15 degrees. The conformal and the sphere are like tight. You have a very small window to see the signal. But yeah, okay, Victor 3. See, I don't know what's what in that dot stack. What's toad, what's conformal. But I'm fairly confident about that. We just gotta chew this solution some more. Gotta change this confidence to high. Dude's bright, but no sign of nothing on the broadband there. Oh, wait, no, there you go. A little bit on the long. Okay, so the long actually does seem to actually do something in some situations. Don't think it's enough to detect it for demon purposes. Right to left. Yeah, I mean, that's obvious given the course we're predicting. Tychosis, hello. Just the nature of LF. Yeah, longer wavelengths, fatter traces. But like our kilo from before, we still got some, I don't know about decent bearing rate, but it's, you know, 6 degrees in 15 minutes. A third of a degree per minute. You know what's split? I can't make sense of which one I'm looking at here. Which dots are doing what? Okay, see, look at that. The toad is messing with me. Excuse me. That's pretty close, but the toad's doing fine. But and there's some decent noise in it. I think the noise kind of looks like a trend at the moment. I think just randomly the noise is just kind of being kind of I don't know, signally looking at this at the moment. But the conformal's giving me some nice hard data. Seemingly. If he is indeed doing 10 notes. Let's turn back across. Don't want to hit on an intercept course. That won't tell me anything useful. Is the highest bearing rate I can get to him just going parallel to his course? If I'm going the same direction he is? I'm trying to think about that. I don't know. That's a good question. Let's yeah, let's just do it like this.
Come left to course. 2, 7, 8. LwAmi.
Okay, we're seeing him on the intermediate now. Oh, hello. May have just canned the old engines there. Yeah, definitely. Definitely just slowed down. Coincidental, or did he hear me? I don't know. If he's at this range, I'm doing 3 knots. Not sure. Okay, I don't want to get the illusion that there's 2 things out here. I guess I'm not gonna ever think that. Da, 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 da. Just do that for now. It's the toad track. Oh, what did he slow down to? Who knows? Irvin, hello. We'll guess, I don't know, maybe 5 knots. I don't know if the TMA is updated enough to reflect that yet. We'll just punch something in for now. Okay, let's change our course more towards northerly. How big is our toad baffle? Wait, that's 60 degrees? Okay, plus or minus 30. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. He's at 021, so we want like more like this.
Come up to course. 3.
Give me 330.
3.
He'll just be
3,
driving towards those
3.
baffles
No
over
line.
time anyway. Just trying to think of not turning as far. He might be in the conformal baffles if I come to this heading. That's a good point. These might just be 50-degree baffles instead. What's the mission? Sub Patrol? Yeah. This is part 2. Last time we sunk a kilo. And then now we're tracking a Victor, who we initially picked. Initially picked him up like 30 miles away last time, around like here. So it was we got a convergence zone layer, so we picked him up at the first CZ 30 miles away. So now we're within striking distance here. He just slowed down, returning. Trying to finalize our solution, but if he's also as far away as I think he is right now, we also want to wait for him to get closer too. A little far, 10 miles, a little far. So we're just crawling at 3 knots, just let him get a little closer. I was about to say, why is the data not updating? But he's in the conformal baffles at the moment. About to pop out. Oh, did we just not have him on the conformal anymore? Thought we still had him, just faint. Okay, that's me. Did we just lose him outright? I don't see him anymore. Well, let's wait for this turn to settle out. Try to sink it before that transmission
Sit on
comes
course.
in.
3, 3, 3.
Dude, he seems to be gone. At least not on the conformal anymore. Well, crap, he seems to be super gone. Alright, well, we'll just keep driving this way, heading towards his last position. Huh. Very interesting. Just not hearing him all of a sudden. I'm pretty sure he's not at a CZ. Been holding him for too long. Bearing rates don't seem to suggest that, but now we've lost him. Oh, well. Did he go shallow? It's a possibility. Well, let's go take a peek. 250.
Make my depth 250 feet. Dive I.
What are we expecting? About 2-1? Is that in the conformal baffles? Nope. Clear of the conformal baffles, so we'll see if we can pick him up again. Dude up and disappeared like a fart in the wind. I got a suspicion above the layer might be an explanation here, but who knows? If he did really let go super slow, we may just not be hearing him anymore. 20,000 yards. Might be getting a whiff of him. But we'll come up here and see if he's up here. Oh, we're very much above the layer. Okay. Oh, yep, here you go. He's up here. All right. Hello. Wow. Loud and proud, huh? Seems to be moving. Oh, yeah, there he is. Whoa. Excuse me.
Con, sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 022. Designated Sierra 9.
Huh, interesting. Dude's loud, up shallow. What gives? It might just be programmed in randomness. I have to wait for this toad to pop up here, but I guess we don't really need to. Alright, Master 4, merge them up. Sierra 9. Dude's loud. I don't even think he's going 5 knots necessarily. So we had heard him can those engines. It got pretty quiet. Now it's the strongest signal I've ever seen. I'm not going to say loudest. I'll say strongest signal, because that's all I can really deduce from that. But wow, and like parallel too, coming right for us. Oh, where's that toad at? Still rising up. Should probably just reel it in just to get it up here quicker and spool it back out again. Gets tricky at 3 knots. What? LA. Computer's going crazy. I gotta stop splitting tracks so much. I'm gonna frickin' lose my presets here on tubes. I guess well, just leave it like that. I was gonna say I could set it to snapshots, but the bearing is changing. There you go, Victor 3. That's more like it. Are those lines so close together that they're not even showing as separate on the dot stack? That may be the case. I'm gonna say he's back to 10 knots or something. Seems loud, dude. Ayo, okay, we got toad above the layer. Yeah, dude, he's loud. 3 lines. Pretty bright. Alrighty. There's the mirror track and all the shrimp. Still not bright enough for a broadband tracker, even though I can see it. Stewie DW, oh my god, thank you. Thanks for all the great streams, DW, Radius, and the K19 vid. Oh, of course. Glad you liked it. Okay, I think that's a toad line right there. A new toad line. Yeah, look, it's all the way over there. This thing's still settling in. Let's cut across them. Not getting a lot of bearing rate where we are right now.
2, 9, 5. Helmi.
Not sure this will help too much, but I know what belay that order. Let's come back right.
Come right to course 0, 8, 0. Helmi.
We're already in a lead situation. Let's change to lead lag. And this is actually better for trying to potentially move in behind him if we want to play that long game. Dude is cruising. Dude is cruising. But yeah, this seems to be pretty solid, our solution. We're going to try and actually move in behind him here. It's a weird model. Better than I can do, but a weird model. Decent texture. The problem with most models in mods is that they usually have pretty flat textures. But this one's a step up over that. Some pretty good cat and mouse. Oh yeah, man, it's getting me. It's already been an hour, dude. It's flown by. Dude's going up and down, turning. CZ bounces. Not enough missions incorporate CZ. That's always some fun stuff. I'm sure it's extremely frustrating if you don't know what it is, and especially for past me where I'm sure I ran into such a situation and had no idea what was going on. I don't know if it's coming across on the stream, but the border has like little notches in it. Is it just like this is the texture and it just repeats or something? It doesn't look like some continuous line. I don't know why I just noticed that, but there you go. The mouse was just being a little funky, it seemed. Just, it seems all good. Alright, strap in, people. Playing the long game on this one. Anything else up here? I guess I haven't really looked for anything else. Just been tunnel visioned on this Victor. Seems clear. That's me. Yep, seems pretty clear. Just mano y mano out here. Yep, bearing rate is going up as expected. Right to left, okay. Verifies our solution. At least the general gist of it. We got a lot of data going on here. Something like that. We'll get some good refinement here with this new course change. Keep a little time lapse going on, but I need to remember that's on.
0.
Because that small amount of time lapse, you'll come into it and be like, why is stuff changing so quickly? It's like you're behind the curve. It's like, oh yeah, you got some time lapse going. Good old CZ. Oh, we were getting him on the sphere, right? Yeah. 1155, 1500. Yep, Victor 3. Victor 3 improved has a 1200 fourth frequency, and I'm also fairly certain it's not in this campaign. I'm actually certain because this was made for the stock game. This is not tweaked for LwAmi.